James Orengo has already assumed office as the leader of minority in the Senate. Jeff Kirui, KTN News.
In Parliament, the nominee for the post of Director of Public Prosecution, Noordin Haji, has assured Kenyans that he will not be influenced politically, especially while dealing with high-profile corruption cases. Haji, who is the Deputy Director at the National Intelligence Service, indicated that his first priority, if appointed to the position, would be to improve working conditions and remuneration of prosecutors so as to deal with cases of corruption within the profession. Chris Thero followed the proceedings for us.
So help me God.
With only one more step before it is determined whether or not he will be appointed as the country's second director of public prosecution under a new constitutional dispensation, NIS Deputy Director Noordin Haji appeared before the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee for vetting. According to the nominee, he is ready for the job, having worked closely with all the law enforcement agencies for more than 20 years.
What would be your priorities, and how will those priorities inform your request for increase of the budget?
I think the work environment within the DPP is wanting. For example, in Makadara, officers are housed in containers that are not up to standards. Even if they're containers, they should be habitable. There should be electricity.
Have you been able to keep up with the trends in modern prosecutorial skills in the DPP's office?
The fact that I have investigated and prepared evidence for prosecution, my association with prosecutors and the judicial arm of the government gives me that vantage position and a wealth of experience to bring on board to the office of the Director of Public Prosecution.
Having studied opportunities and challenges in the criminal justice system, Noordin indicated that he has the vital perspectives the position requires. Noordin is the son to Garissa Senator Yusuf Haji, who is affiliated to the ruling Jubilee Party.
Your father is a senator who is affiliated to one of the formations. Do you think your father's position will influence you in discharging your duties in any way?
The Constitution will be my guide, and the rule of law, natural justice, is what I will adhere to. It is a blessing and a burden sometimes to carry the name, but I think I am here today not because of my father, but because of the hard work that I have put in place over the years.
Noordin indicated that he understands the unique needs of investigators, prosecutors, and law enforcement officers.
We have state councils, we have prosecutors at the ODPP who are expected to prosecute cases of corruption that runs into billions. Yet the salaries that they have is peanuts. Of course, this is a fertile ground for officers to be corrupted.
The committee is set to prepare a report before presenting it to the National Assembly next week, either approving or rejecting his name. If approved, Noordin will take